There we go. All right, so you guys in the chat, y'all see me live? Is everything working properly? Okay, so we are in there. So as you can see here, plainly, fist 5 out B. I'm not on the wing, I'm regular. They all completely clear out the way they're supposed to. And tons of spacing there. So I'm curious what plays you guys are running that you're not seeing the 5 out, because I'm running the freelance and the oh, look at Embiid, cash money. And I'll come up court and run the freelance here, and they should establish pretty good 5 out spacing. This is just a freelance, right? So there we see. There we go. And then KD fouls out. Nobody hang out in the paint. It was so wait, so all of the 5 out plays were working before, because for me, I always had a power forward hanging out in the paint when I would call these regular 5 out plays. These so like find one for KD, fist 5 out 13, right? So with these always working like this, that it was completely 5 outing properly, because I had people in the paint before, because this is perfect 5 out spacing. Because I remember when I was on the Milwaukee Bucks team in my career, I couldn't get my power forward out of the paint to save my life. And now they're not in the paint anymore. So what 5 out plays has the people all on the baseline? I'm not seeing that spacing. So I want to explore that, if you guys can tell me what plays you're seeing performing that way. But I'm not starting from the... So which ones don't work? That's what I'm trying to find out. Because I know the 6-4 down, that one's working, you know. That one's always been working properly. So which one is not working? ISO 5 out? All right, let me see. Does he have it? I have to put it on there. Check all of these out. So maybe it's just the ISO plays, because I know for a fact that the ISO plays weren't the ones that were, they weren't the only ones that were supposed to be patched. Like they were all supposed to be patched. Okay, and I see the power forward is standing there for that one. So it's just the other ones that were working, because when I ran those before, I had the center camp in the paint. No, I agree. ISO 5 out definitely shouldn't have a center standing under the rim. I agree with that, and that apparently is not patched. But the way these things are, it's not like there's a button that patches all of them at one time. That's why the Hawks freelance works the way it does with the pass and screen away. So is it just the ISO? This one's on the wing, and this is the one that doesn't work. But all of these work. Where's the... Dwayne Wade doesn't have the good one there. Just gotta chuck it up. They took away hard 5 out plays. Let me look. All right, give it to Dino. See what this punch 5 out looks like. Yeah, and that's a real 5 out. Like, that's not a hard 5 out. Is this not a, like, what do you want besides this? Like, if this is working, how does it get better? What's more 5 out than that? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out is what's more 5-out than this. That was punch 5-out, I think. Dino never fails me. So it might be that it's some of the 5. The freelance is also working, by the way. I've gotten the freelance to completely 5-out. Sometimes somebody seems to hang around the middle, but that might just be the action. But I have gotten full 5-out spacing with the freelance too. So it might be that the 5-out has been put back in some of the actions and not others. Because if that's not 5-out spacing, I don't know what is. To be honest with you, like I wasn't as aware of like how it was working before because it was nerfed at a point where because that's 5-out. That looks like 5-out to me. So you guys let me know. I know you guys were running that more than I was at that time of the year. But yeah, there was no center or power forward camping that time. And I specifically remember calling that play and having a forward in the paint. Did he really have to hit that? And having a forward in the paint. And now the forward is not in the paint. So I think what has happened is that some of the 5-out actions have been either accidentally or on purpose adjusted. So you guys let me know what. So maybe the ISO 5-out plays aren't working, but all of the rest of the 5-out plays are. I'm just doing the regular Bucks freelance, and it's just running like normal. It seems like some of the freelance actions has the person come into the paint and some of them doesn't. Because in one of the streams that I put up, you could see it was like completely perfect 5-out spacing. And then at other times, it's been like iffy. But it was definitely like overall more working than not working. So I think it's certain actions that the 5-out is the way it used to be. It was like that. Yeah, because I haven't run the Bucks freelance in months, so I don't know about what the freelance was looking like. But so let me ask you something. If because I'm actually genuinely curious about this now. If this gives you perfect 5-out spacing, what are people complaining about? About the 5-out not like working properly? Because I know people only call the fist 6-4 whatever. Like that's the only play they run. I was getting my spacing from the Hawks freelance, so I wasn't like relying on any of that stuff. Let's see what quick 5-out 3 looks like. Okay, and this one is also perfect. Oh my God, that was terrible. I didn't know what he was gonna do. I'm just looking at stuff. Like I said, I wasn't running all of this stuff before. There was much more plays. KD is so nasty. So which plays don't work? Is it just the ISO 5-out stuff? But all of the rest of them, there was a lot of other hard 5-out plays. So 23, what did the hard 5-out plays do that these 5-out plays don't do? This is the Bucks playbook. You must be at the top of the key and the other four players are at the corner and wings. You're saying that's what you want or that's what has to happen for it to work? Hey, what's up, Spac? I'm just testing the 5-out playbook because when I was playing my career, a lot of these plays was leaving a center in the middle, and now there's no center in the middle. Why did he stop back like that? That's weird. Bang on him. Oh, take that, Ben. You said there are 3 plays like that now. There are many more before. Well, let me see. The ones that have all worked for me were, so the quick 5-out works. The quick 5-out 2 works. The quick 5-out 3 works. The punch 5-out works. I haven't tried this one yet. I'll put that on now. So the ISO 5-outs, they seem to not work. If it says ISO, that appears not to work, but I will put this on anyway. So let me get that pass screen away back. And these are all working too, right? Were these working before? Is it just the ISO plays that don't work? Try to find another one, and let's see this. So that's from the wing. So this is from the top. So this is from the top of the key. The punch 5-out is also from the top of the key though. Alright, so this is from the wing, so we don't want this one. I ain't mad at this play though. Kenyon with the clean fade. Whoa, they playing Madden. Alright. So what else were we gonna try? Fist 5-out 3. This is also from the wing. Although it's perfect 5-out spacing after you pass it. Drew with the green. Yeah, I love the Kmart, Jason. I love the Kmart. I wish he wasn't so outdated, because I really do like the card. Ah, Mark Gasol has failed the city. You said punch 5-out starts from the wing? So this is fist 5-out 3. This also starts from the wing. Even though, I mean, it's still perfect 5-out spacing, but whatever. Kenyon. I wish I had another possession. You said, but it was like that? So it's just, so everything works except the ISO 5-out plays, and that's, you said that's always been like that? If that's the case, why are people only running a fist, what is it called? The fist, keep forgetting the name of this play. The fist 6-4 5-out down. That's the one that everybody runs. Looks like I'm only going to get one more possession here. Okay, so which is the one that's supposed to start from the top? Give me another one that's supposed to... Give me one that starts from the top that doesn't start with ISO. That starts from the wing, starts from the wing. Starts from the wing, starts from the wing, starts from the wing, starts from the wing, starts from the wing. That's not a 5-out play. It's funny because this play didn't look like that at all because I had the ball with the center and they just all basically cleared out. The play was actually really good. No, this was the one. This also starts from the wing. But again, didn't look like that. Why are these both the same play? Okay, and this is the one where they broke the spacing because you can actually see the center is stuck in the middle. Fist 5-out 11. That's not in this playbook. At least I don't see it. It only goes to 13 and 12. And none of them start from the top. Oh, in the Magic playbook. Yeah, the Magic playbook was all messed up last time I looked at it. Oh, let me try this. So this starts from the top, and yeah, I mean this is pretty much looks the way it's supposed to be. That guy did run into the paint. But that one had solid spacing too. Kind of a terrible play. Alright, so half the plays are working, but the ISO ones from the top aren't. Although for me, I don't see that as that big of a deal because I still get Dino ISO'd at the top of the key with the, you said they can't move, that's the thing? Yeah. Alright, that makes sense because it's not supposed to have been changed. But the Bucks freelance also had spacing I was pretty happy with too. Let me test again. Well, if you want them to stand still, you just call pass and screen away. Like that's always been like, you know, the simple. Like when I did the punch 5-out play, they didn't move. Man, I am popular today. I want to see what the Bucks playbook looks like when I do pass and screen away. Yeah, it only works with the Hawks freelance. Thanks for coming in, 23. I'm glad you came in here, so so I could like investigate this further. Cause I talked to somebody about this, and they said that there might be something afoot. AI offensive rebounds, boy. You said you tested every single playbook and play in this game, and all of the 5-outs are dead. Okay. So for me as a Dino user, I'm like, that works for me. I'm at the top of the key. They've spread out. They don't move. You see what I'm saying? Like, is that, what do you think of that one? 23. Because that's the one that's most important to me. Like, I don't really care about the... Like, I'll be honest, I don't care about nobody but Dino. I'm wondering, can Dino get that cheese spacing? And look at Dino. Oh my God. So, call it with Dino. Perfect spacing. And they just won't guard him. And they gonna pay the price every time. That punch 5-out with Dino is ridiculous. The cheeses want something else? I mean, fair enough. I want this. Ah, just missed it. Oh, come on, man. Stop hating. Yo, that catch animation, that's like literally, we don't want you to play the video game, so hold this catch animation. Yeah, the fist 6-4. So I know all about that one. Oh, was that a flagrant? Oh my God. You have to sign. Yeah, I know about the fist 6-4, 5-out down. I care more about the freelance spacing, and the ability to get the center in good 5-out spacing than I do about that particular thing. But just because, again, the Hawks freelance is fine as far as I'm concerned. The pass screen away for that kind of business, for them just standing around there. I just want 5-out offense that actually runs, where the players actually do stuff. But it does look like they kind of just run that one action. I'm curious if like they do anything else. Shumpert doing extra, my man. Of course. You want the hard 5-out where they stand still? Yeah, I mean, they're standing still on the punch one. I'll look at that one again if we can pick up the ball. There we go. Find Dino. Okay, let's see how long they stand still here. Yeah, that's a complete standstill. Were they too far from the three-point line on that play? I wasn't even looking, to be honest. I was just looking at the general spacing. I'm going to look at that again. That was goofy. Well, my thing is, if I'm gonna use the PG, I would just use the Hawks freelance because it works. It already works fine. You know, like I don't need a different option beyond the pass and screen away with the Hawks. But I'll try that with the point guard anyway. See where the center goes. Does he have it? Yeah, he doesn't have it. I have to assign it to him. Let me see what happens if I assign that play to him. Actually, I'm gonna put in Dwayne Wade. Although it's funny because without the behind the back, there is a limited. Like that's what I was saying is like even if they did completely like put it back without the behind the back, what are you really afraid of? All right. Yeah, same thing, man. That's perfect. That's perfect. I mean, so the punch 5 out, no matter who you assign it to, apparently works perfectly. Let me look at the spacing this time to see how the wing spacing looks, but can't believe he missed that. Dwayne Wade. Without assigning it to start from the wing, so just assign it, right? Because the bigs have it anyway, so if you're trying to ISO with a big, you're good to go. Aww. Wow. Wow, Shake Milton. But it's still only in Bucks playbook. Let's see this quick 5 out 3. Wow, that directional passing was crazy. So the one that I like the most, Holy Grail 22, is the punch 5 out. Seems to give totally optimal spacing from right in the middle of the floor if that's what you're looking for. Now all of the other 5 outs that start from the wing are working just fine, and apparently they have been. But so this is a punch 5 out right here, and you'll see perfect 5 out spacing. Everybody's where they're supposed to be, no movement whatsoever. Beyond that, I don't know what else you could possibly want. Yeah. So the punch 5 out definitely seems to have. I mean, like I said, I didn't try to run it before, so I don't know if it's been adjusted or what. I just know that in my career, You said they're both too far from the three-point line. I don't agree with that. Not with range extender. The hash is perfect for range. In fact, I'm going to run it again. And what I want you to look, I want to see if the percentages come up. They should come up with floor general. Because you don't want to be right on the three. You want to be a step or two behind for ideal spacing. Why is Dwayne Wade? Bro, come here. Oh, here we go. Well, I mean, but everybody has range extender now. So if people have range extender, ideally, you want them further away to give you more room to operate. I would like it less if they were actually on the three-point line. Yeah, the only reason I haven't been looking at the 64 5 out is because I know everybody already uses that one. So it's like that one is like, okay, we know that works. But I tell you what, if they are closer to the line, just having the punch 5 out, I like that too because it gives you two different options. But yeah, I'll pull that one up. Should I assign that to anybody or just run it? Ball handler? Okay. Yeah, let's run it with KD. Oh my god, that is the second time that's happened to me. Alright, so that's that one. And they are one step off. Look at how they're playing defense. It's so dumb. Alright, so I looked at that spacing, and I'm going to look at the spacing again with the punch 5 out. I'm going to run that with Wade. Well, it's interesting because you're talking about it like that was the play that everybody gravitated towards the but I'm wondering if in the meta where everyone has Hall of Fame range extender, so you see the percentage under Kevin Durant. You see how it says 51%? That's his rating from that spot, which is why I'm like, for your Hall of Fame range extender characters, I like that spacing better because it's more spacing. You see what I'm saying? Like as long as it has over 50%, that's where you would prefer them to stand. You want them to stand as deep into their range as possible, because that gives you more room. Like that's definitely how they run it in Pro-Am. If you have all Hall of Fame range extender characters, which I think is going to be the case more and more as time goes on. You see, that's 62%. He's standing in a 62% spot right now. Like that's as ideal as it gets. No, that's not true. 23K. You don't have more of a chance. Because that 51% is like literally, if he steps in a baby hair, it goes to that 61, 62%. And the 61, 62% is your optimal, that's basically your optimal range. Like from 3 point, there's no, when you have Hall of Fame range extender, there's no difference between one and the other. Wow. They really don't like Dwayne Wade anymore. But in fact, I would, because and this is because the game is it works basically the same, uh, globally, but in Pro-Am it's the same thing. Like you want to get right to the point where it's at that 60-ish% marker, and then from the 60% on, um, that's ideal spacing because of the space it provides you. I think the spacing would have been ideal back before people were running all Hall of Fame range extender lineups. But I think with an all Hall of Fame range extender lineup, or if you're ISOing with a center, I think it's 100% okay, better than okay, to have them a little deeper in the 3-point range, because the center wants more room to operate and more room off of the help. You know what I'm saying? Chandler Parsons getting in on the action. So well, I don't have floor general on without Dwayne Wade, so we won't be able to see the percentages. Give me that. I loved it. This Dino card is so wrong. Everything about this card is so wrong, but I don't even care. He's just too fun. Oh my god. Dino the GOAT. This Dino card is so evil. So, alright, so my final verdict is basically, while the ISO plays are still bad, that punch 5 out play is, for me, absolutely ideal for ISOing with your center. Nobody moves. Everybody's at maximum Hall of Fame range extender range, and the center, the opposing center is just on an island. And for Dino, I would say for Dino, punch 5 out is like the number one play that I would run 100%. Like especially if you're already running the Milwaukee Bucks playbook. The fist 6-4 I would probably run for the guards, as you're already doing, but that punch 5 out for the center is ridiculous. AI fouling as normal, to be expected. Yeah, so yeah, probably nothing has changed. I would say that. I mean, like I said, I thought it was all nerfed. The way people were talking, I thought the fist 6-4 down one was the only one that gave you good 5 out spacing. I thought everything else had the center standing in the paint. And when I tried to run a bunch of 5 out plays in my career, there was people standing in the paint. So I didn't go through the whole playbook like, well, what else doesn't work? It was just like, all right, they nerfed it, it's gone. I didn't know that there was a whole bunch of plays that also gave you good 5 out spacing already, besides the ones that we already knew about. I swear to God, this directional passing is evil. This directional passing is just heinous. All right, there we go. Boom. All over Embiid's mug. What's up, Orlando Till? Yeah, man, just exploring some 5-out stuff, seeing what works. And seeing what does. Yo, shout out to 23KC. Appreciate the help, the information on that, which is why I asked you to come out here and join me so we can find out what's going on there. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I just wanted to see some stuff, and no surprise. I'm not saying he's the best, but that card is special. I was looking at the website. I don't even know what just happened. That's what you get for overplaying Embiid. But all right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to finish off these 76ers and call it a night and try and wrap up these spotlights at some point this weekend. All right, thanks so much for the help, man. I'll talk to y'all soon.